Good morning, my dear children. Myself Gyanen Singh, class 10, subject biology. Today I teach you topic control and coordination in animals. In this topic, I teach you nervous system. Nervous system is made up of nerve cells. Nerve cells are two types: sensory nerves and motor nerves. Sensory nerves carry the impulses to the spinal cords and brain, and motor nerves take the impulses or stimuli to the brain and spinal cord, from the brain and spinal cord to the muscles. Then your nervous system is divided into three main parts: central nervous system, which is a CNS, and peripheral nervous system, PNS, and autonomous nervous system, ANS. Central nervous system is divided into two main parts: brain and spinal cord. Brain and spinal cord. It is called central nervous system. And PNS, the peripheral nervous system, contains cranial nerves and spinal nerves. ANS, autonomous nervous system, also divided into two parts: sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. First, we take the brain. Brain is divided into three main parts: forebrain, midbrain, and hindbrain. Forebrain is the front part of the brain, midbrain is middle part of the brain, and hindbrain is the back part of the brain. Forebrain having olfactory lobes and cerebrum. Midbrain, optic lobes and corpora quadrigemina. Hindbrain having the cerebellum, pons varolai, and medulla oblongata. Forebrain having optic lobe, olfactory lobe. It is a sense of smell. It is a center of sense of smell. Next, cerebrum. It is a more developing part of the brain. It question is asked by the board examination: which part of the brain is more developing part? So, more developing part is cerebrum. Cerebrum is the center of memory, center of intelligence, center of speech, vision, and reasoning. Then the diencephalon, it is make the brain's roof and floor. Brain's roof prepared by the epithalamus, and roof, a floor prepared by the hypothalamus. So diencephalon, it is responsible for hungry, thirst, anger, and emotions. It also controls the body temperature and pH value of the fluid. So it is diencephalon. Midbrain, optic lobes, is a center of sight. Corpora quadrigemina, it is a center of hearing. Hindbrain is a cerebellum, pons varolai, and medulla oblongata. Cerebellum is also developed part like the cerebrum. Cerebellum, it is a center of balancing body. It is also like the balancing body, and its fold, it is called vermis. It is fold, it is called vermis. It is coordinate of the body balance movement of the body. Pons Voroli is carry impulses to the cerebrum. Medulla oblongata, it is very simplest part of the brain. It responsible for controlling involuntary activities. Comes into the cranial and spinal nerves. Cranial nerves are 12 pairs and spinal nerves are 31 pairs. This question is also asked in the board examination. How many cranial and spinal nerves? So cranial nerves are 12 pairs and spinal nerves 31 pairs. Cranial nerves goes to the upside of the body, it means head, and spinal nerves goes to the lower side of the body through the spinal cord and scattered throughout the body. Sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, these works against each other, such as any conditions of your heartbeat increase. This increasing of the heartbeat is responsible for sympathetic nervous system, and after some time your heartbeat is normal. This normal due to parasympathetic. So this is work of the sympathetic and parasympathetic. Such functions also contract the blood vessels by the sympathetic and dilate the blood vessels by the parasympathetic, and dilate pupil by the sympathetic, and contract the pupil of the eye by the parasympathetic, and dilate the bronchia by the sympathetic and contract the bronchia by the parasympathetic, inhibiting gastric secretion by the sympathetic and increasing the gastric secretion by the parasympathetic. So these works are opposite direction, means sympathetic and parasympathetic works against each other. That's all. Okay.